Head nor tail of Webb in this first round at all. He made so many mistakes in the first minute or so, and he hasn't changed. He's still taking far too many punches.
And that right lead is becoming the dominant factor in this.
So I think Alexander was trying to left hook over the southpaw lead in the first minute, and it was too early. He hadn't found the range, and he was getting thumped with the counter punches. Now this could turn into a fairly grueling night's work for him.
No doubt that it's Webb who's taken the early initiative. That's the trouble.
Yeah, well, Alexander left himself far too open, far too often.
Good man in his corner, Jimmy Tibbs. I think he'll be telling him just to calm down, settle down, get into this fight.
Well, that one got through. That's the punch he's been looking for all the way through that left hook.
He's done really well to get up, but how fit is he? Tony Walker looks into his eyes.
He hasn't recovered, Simon. He has not recovered. He is still badly stunned. He's going to have to grab on for dear life here. That was the left hook that Alexander was looking for right from the first bell, and he's got him with it now.
It's all over. And quite right too. Jim Webb looks up and he's pleading now to carry on. But he was wobbling all over the place. Big punches. There's no doubt that this fella can dig.
Well, you have to give full credit to Alexander, because he had a very ragged first round. He could take a lot of shots. Things seemed to be going against him, but he stuck with the task. He reckoned the left hook over the southpaw lead would do the job, and he did it in the second round. He maybe tried to do it a little bit early in the first round and to get caught with too many punches, but the finishing punches there in the second round were first class.
Here's the first knockdown. Look at that.
See, as soon as that punch landed, everything left Webb. He had nothing left. He did very, very well to recover from that and get back on his feet again. But full power into the punches then. Right hand. See, when they pitch forward onto their face, normally that is the end of the night's work. But Webb managed to get up again and get himself back into the fight, but not for long.
He really did well to get up, but to
he
take
had nothing
this,
left.
No, it was
yeah,
no
he
reward.
hadn't recovered, Simon. He hadn't recovered from that knockdown punch. Very few people would have done. And it was just a formality, Alexander finishing the job.
And he certainly has an instinct to finish the job, doesn't he, Alexander? He knew that he had the fellow rocking.
Yeah, and after a rocky first round where nothing went right for him, one punch turned the whole thing around.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 37 seconds of the second round, the referee has stopped the contest. Jim Webb in no position to continue. The winner, Wayne Alexander.
Yes, it was a very different second round from the first.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure you'd like to show your appreciation. Jim Webb.
Well, you have to give Alexander full credit. It wasn't handed to him on a plate. He had to fight for that. That was a tough fight for him, and he turned the whole thing around with one hit. Excellent performance, excellent night work for young Alexander.
Thanks to Jim and to Simon.